Where did you get that necklace? My voice trembled. I had treasured that necklace my entire life, and Damon promised he would protect it for me. Vivian smiled, gently touched the diamonds. Anna, don't overreact. It's just a little gift Damon gave me. A little gift? That necklace was the last thing my mother left behind. I turned to Damon. That's my mother's heirloom. How could you give it to someone else? He frowned, not because out of guilty, but embarrassment.
Stop making a scene. It's just an old necklace. I'll pay you for it.
He pulled several bills from his pocket and threw them onto the floor. Laughter spread through the ballroom. Suddenly, memories flooded my mind. When his company was about to collapse, I secretly used the Valmont Foundation to save him. When he was drowning in debt, I sold my mother's royal brooch to help him. He never knew. To him, I was nothing more than a pathetic woman desperate for his love. I touched the gift box in my hands. If he accepted this child, I would reveal my identity and turn him from an ordinary nobleman into the future Queen of Aurelia's husband. And this was his only chance. Damon, I prepared an anniversary gift for you. Before I could open the box, he threw a document at my feet. A divorce agreement, the 13th one. Don't be so harsh. Yes, Anna has no manners. Yes, she's lowborn. And yes, she drugged you into marrying her. But she only did it because she loves you. I never drugged you. Damon laughed, cold and cruel.
If I had been sober, I would have never touched you. If you don't want to sign, just say so. Don't make excuses.
My throat tightened. What was I to you? Over these 7 years, he looked straight into my eyes and destroyed everything.
Nothing more than a legal bed partner. I never loved you. It was just lust. It could have been anyone.
My body went numb. I couldn't believe it. I had thought that there had been some affection at the very least. What if I was carrying your child? He stepped toward me, his eyes locked onto my stomach.
Impossible.
In that moment, I finally understood. He would never love our child. Maybe if he knew the truth, he would kill our child too. 12 times. I threw away my pride for love, but this time, I was done. I bent down, picked up the divorce papers, and signed them without hesitation. Damon's expression changed instantly.
What are you doing?
Signing the divorce agreement. For the first time in 7 years, there was no love left in my voice.
Stop playing games.
He still didn't believe me. Slowly, I took off my wedding ring and dropped it into a glass of red wine. I begged you 12 times. There will never be a 13th. I looked at him one last time. One step was all it took. We're over, completely. Then I turned around and walked away. The entire ballroom erupted, and behind me, I heard his voice. Confident, arrogant, certain.
She's just throwing a tantrum. I guarantee it. She'll be back within 3 days.
But this time, he was wrong. I stood on the balcony of Monteville Manor, rubbing the faint mark left by my wedding ring. It reminded me that I was finally single again. But I didn't dare contact my family. To marry Damon, I had broken their hearts. Before I could go home, I had to recover the blueprint of the 13-star crown. It was my mother's life's work. Before she died, she entrusted it to me and told me that when the day came for me to shoulder the kingdom's future, I must forge the crown and become a real queen. Mother, what am I supposed to do with this child? Can I still become a queen? The sound of high heels echoed behind me. I turned and saw Vivian approaching slowly, holding a roll case sealed with the Valmont royal crest. Looking for this? The design fraft. Give it back to me. She slowly pulled out the aged design fraft. It's just an old drawing. Why are you so nervous? My whole body trembled controllably. My voice carried both anger and desperation. My mother drew that herself. Please give it back. I'll leave Damon, and I'll even bless your marriage. Then kneel. She took out a lighter. I'll kneel. Please, don't burn it. I slowly lowered myself to the ground, clutching my dress. My body shook as I looked at Vivian. She smiled arrogantly, while I stared helplessly at the flame in her hand. Look at you. You're like a pathetic dog begging for scraps. You stole my Damon with your dirty tricks and kept him for 7 years. You turned me into a joke among the nobilities. You owe me everything. She moved the lighter closer to the draft. No! I lunged toward her. She deliberately fell backward, instantly putting on a pitiful expression. Anna, why did you push me? Damon rushed over. He ignored my tear-filled eyes. The first thing he did was help Vivian to her feet.
What are you doing this time?
She wants to burn my mother's design! My voice cracked with panic. Damon looked at me with eyes colder than winter itself.
If you don't want a divorce, then just say so. Don't pretend to sign the papers and then turn around and attack Vivian.
I almost laughed at how absurd it all was. Look at the bottom right corner. That's my mother's signature. While he was distracted, Vivian quietly kicked the lighter towards the blueprint. The fire erupted instantly. I threw myself forward and beat at the flames with my hands. The fire scorched the back of my hand, and unbearable pain shot through my entire body. Please, don't burn it, please. For the first time, panic flashed across Damon's face as he reached out towards me.
Anna, stop!
Don't touch me! The fire was finally extinguished, but only half of the design feat remained. My mother's signature had been burnt away. Holding the ruined design in my arms, I finally broke down in tears. For 7 years, I had handed over my dignity, my love, and even the last keepsake my mother left me, only to watch them all be trampled by others. Damon lowered his head. For the first time, hesitation flickered across his face.
You're hurt. I'll call a doctor.
No. I slowly stood up, one hand instinctively protecting my abdomen. It's not that you never loved me. You just enjoy watching me suffer. My tears are the only thing that make you feel secure, aren't they? Damon fell silent. I no longer cared what he thought. Carrying my wounds, I walked out of the banquet hall and got into the car. The car eventually stopped at the back entrance of St. George Harbor. I looked ahead at the endless rows of cold storage warehouses, immediately started pounding on the driver's window. This isn't a hospital! I want to go home! 2 bodyguards grabbed my arms and dragged me toward the warehouse.
Vivian instructed us to bring you here. The doctor is waiting in the cold storage area.
I was shoved violently into the freezer. The heavy steel door slammed shut behind me. Only later did I learn the truth. From the moment I left the banquet, Vivian's people had been following me. She knew I would come to the harbor and had arranged everything in advance. And Damon knew nothing. The freezing air pierced through my body and into my bones. A sharp pain spread through my abdomen as I curled up on the floor. I dialed the number I knew by heart. This would be the last time I ever asked him for help.
Damon, please answer, please.
Then suddenly, the screen inside the freezer lit up. The Lauren estate was ablaze with lights. I stared at the screen in disbelief as tears streamed down my face. Just a few hours ago, it was supposed to be our wedding anniversary. How did it become your engagement party with Vivian? Every camera in the room was pointed at Damon and Vivian. Congratulations echoed through the hall.
Congratulations to Mr. Damon on entering the ranks of the highest nobility.
No one knew that every step of his success had been paved by me. His first port contract was secured because I secretly recommended him. Every time his company faced bankruptcy, I sold my jewelry to save him. On the screen, Damon's phone lit up. My name flashed across it.
Answer it, Damon. Please answer it.
I pounded desperately against the walls of the freezer as Vivian's gentle voice came through the broadcast. It's Anna, isn't it? She probably wants you to go back to her. Damon hung up without hesitation.
Let her reflect on herself. She needs to stop making a scene.
Inside the freezer, all I heard was the cold sound of the call ending. I couldn't hold myself up any longer. Slowly, I sank to my knees. I should have been used to this. For 7 years, he had ignored my calls countless times. I could no longer stay awake. I lay down slowly on the freezing floor, watching my breath turn to mist. One hand gently covered my abdomen. Baby, don't be afraid. Mommy is here. You're not alone. I remembered the morning I found out I was pregnant. I held the test result in my hands and spent hours imagining our future. Now, beneath me, a pool of bright red blood slowly spread across the floor. Damon, this time, I really won't come back to you again. When I opened my eyes, 3 days had passed. The sharp smell of disinfectant filled the air. The first thing I saw was the royal crest of Aurelia. Julia, dressed in a black royal uniform, knelt beside my bed. Princess Anna, you were unconscious for 3 days. The royal family has come to bring you home. The first thing I asked, my voice haughty and trembling, was,
What about my baby?
Julia lowered her head, grief written all over her face.
Your Highness, I'm sorry. We couldn't save the child.
I closed my eyes. Everything inside me went silent. At that moment, my phone began to ring. It was Damon. After 2 seconds of hesitation, I answered. His voice was as cold as ever.
3 days are up. Are you done throwing your tantrum? If you don't come back now, don't ever expect me to forgive you.
7 years of devotion and
Failed to protect you.
it was Damon. It was Vivian. They took my child away from me. After crying this once, Princess Anna's tears would only be shed at her enemies' funerals. On the drive back from the cemetery, Julia spoke softly.
Your Highness, Prince Raymond has arranged the princess's return ceremony for the day after tomorrow. Nobles from across the continent will attend.
Contact every director of the Valmont Foundation. Withdraw every investment I secretly made in Damon's company. Cut off all cooperation immediately.
Yes, Your Highness.
Meanwhile, after I hung up on him, Damon kicked open the front door of the villa with a dark expression. The house was deathly silent. There was no trace of me left anywhere.
Unlock daily drama on Love Shots.